Hello, welcome to Super Mario Brothers: The Lost Mario Quest. Now, if you have been, it's been a while since I've done one of these Mario games, dare I say. If you've never seen one of these games before, these are hacks of Super Mario World that I usually play normally when I need to like talk about things and just get stuff off my head. Normally, like back when I used to do this, I didn't have no camera, but now I've added that to it, which it's kind of, yeah, I gotta decorate up and down. If you know anything to decorate this, I will. Welcome to the Lost Quest. After completing Super Mario Bros. The Lost levels, the Mario Brothers have entered to a lost special world. So this one is based off of Super Mario Brothers. As you can see, it was kind of based off of the original Super Mario Brothers, the All Stars edition of that, and Super Mario Brothers. What am I thinking of? Lost Levels, which if you don't know what Lost Levels was, it was the sequel to Super Mario Brothers that we didn't get in Japan until the All Stars one came. I want to go to Peach's Castle, see if there's anything here first. There's also, if you notice, this is very much like a Super Mario Brothers 3. Now, a secret room, extra rooms. I'm assuming all of this stuff is for after we're finished with the game as like extra things. Yeah, I'm assuming this is, you need to complete World 8. Okay, so I'm assuming also in the secret room, you need to complete World 8 as well. If I had to guess. Yeah, that's a you need to complete World 8 as well. That's fine, we can do that. So I haven't uploaded one of these in months, right? It's been a while since I've uploaded a Mario thing, not since I believe I did the Fallen Star. I usually only upload these when I have something that I want to talk about or something that I want to complain about. A lot of this is just a vice for me to be able to complain about, you know, whatever I want to complain about, basically. Now, this feels like I can still like go left and right and adjust myself in air, so it's very much Super Mario Brothers 3. I don't have a spin jump. If I hit the spin jump button, it just does the normal. Do I have like a super jump? I do not. So it looks like this is gonna be just some normal ass Mario stuff, which is fine. We can do some normal Mario stuff. That ain't gonna hurt anything. I mostly just wanted something chill to play because you know what? Life is hard, dare I say. And sometimes when life is hard, I need to basically complain about it. Like, that's the only other way to basically talk about this, is just like, I get very frustrated at work. If you all know that I'm a teacher, and it's kind of, you know, it's what I do is I teach. I teach math, and I try to have a good time with what I'm doing. And a lot of times it's very difficult to get students to buy into their work. What do I mean by buy-in? Buy-in is a phrase that means like to get someone convinced to do something on their own fruition. And when it comes to math, something that people don't necessarily like to do, it's hard to get people to buy in on that and whatnot. So a lot of times you'll get a lot of pushback, and obviously I'm dealing with middle schoolers. I'm gonna get pushback all the time. Do I get to save any of these? I do not. So it becomes a, how do I get the students to buy into their work? Because I get that question, that stereotypical math question. I can't hit that block. I'm just gonna ignore it. I get that stereotypical math question all the time, which is, how do I even explain it? It is, when are we going to ever use this in real life? You know, that question, the one that the one that you always get as a teacher, and you always have to, you know, you don't want to say you just use it now or whatever, because there is obviously some truth to what you're doing. If you're not going to always use what you're doing in math, why then do it? Does that make sense? Like, why should I struggle to learn something if I'm not going to use it outside of this classroom? So that becomes the question of, okay, so why are we doing it? What's the point in doing the work? So I usually answer that with well, you're obviously not going to use this in every job, but you will use it in some jobs. Okay, so that's a BS answer, right? That's an answer that's just like, hey, I'm giving you like your 2 cents, but I want to move on from the subject. If I'm going to sit there and actually think about it, yeah, obviously math is not used in a lot of jobs. It's normally used in stuff that involves like construction or building or, accounting or money or any of that sort of thing. But if you're somebody who's like a kid, when you have your kid jobs you want to go be, like a freaking like being a basketball player. Well, when am I going to want to need to use that, Mr. Ddog, as a basketball player? Well, you don't. Like that, case in point, you don't. Obviously, basketball players like NBA and stuff like that, you have to be going to college for something and you have to keep your grades up for that. And that's one thing you usually motivate kids with, like, hey, your grades have to be up if you're in college. But then the question comes, okay, what if I'm not going to college? Why would I need to learn math? What is the point? And so that point becomes okay, when are you going to use this outside of my classroom? Well, I teach 7th grade, right? So like I would then need to use what I learned in 7th grade to go to 8th grade, 8th grade to go to 9th grade, because math builds on itself. The stuff you learn now is based off the stuff you did before and the stuff you do after. Mushroom Mouse, what's in here? Oh, just nothing, because I already have stuff. That's okay. It basically becomes you are going, oh, I love some Yoshi Island music. You're going to use this in up till 12th grade. And now someone's like, my mom's a dropout. Like, my mom didn't finish high school. She left at she left when she was in 10th grade and she's doing fine. And I'm like, okay, that makes sense. Remember, school is not for everyone. It isn't. That's something I firmly believe. It's not something, it should be something that people do, but if people don't do it, I can understand why they wouldn't. So, okay, why will I still use math then? Yes, you're obviously going to still use math. You're going to still use math when you do a GED, because most jobs need a GED. If you don't know what a GED is, it basically is a general education diploma is what it stands for, I think. And basically you are going to use that in suffice to graduating high school. It gives you kind of the same permissions. And if it doesn't give you the same permissions, it might be something you take right out of high school if you don't go to college. Like, a high school diploma can only get you so much. You need a college one, a bachelor's or a bachelor's or whatever would work. Bachelor's, master's, associates, even associates is just 2 years. You would use that to go do stuff, to go get better jobs. And the whole point of doing school is to get a better job so that you can earn more money and live life how you want. So basically, this is Yoshi's music too. Love me some good Yoshi's music. So that's usually what I say when they ask, why am I doing this? Basically, your math builds upon itself until 12th grade, and then either you need to go get a diploma or you need to get a GED, one of the two. If you don't get one of the two, it's hard for you to get a job without being, trained for that job. And I mean that as in like what is this? Is it just, can I just go past you? I'm assuming I can go, oh, you have like a health bar. Oh, that's weird. And I gotta stomp on you. Okay, I can do that. That's fine. I've never seen a Bowser boss like this. One more and I should be good. There we go. Then you fall down? Yeah, see? That was a nice little boss battle. I enjoyed that. I like that he had a little health bar and everything at the top. It's very cute. So that's basically what I tell the kids. And I'm like, we definitely need to, we need to do school, but I can understand when school's not for everybody. So unfortunately, I keep these at a world of video. So next time in World 2, I'll just rant about more things. Goodbye, everybody.